Cursor design mode. Shift+Cmd+D to activate it. It's a visual canvas inside one of the most popular AI code editors, dedicated design mode you trigger how designers and developers collaborate. It opens a split view or a panel, depending on your layout, where you get a full visual canvas. Think Figma, but inside your IDE. You can draw rectangles, annotate components, click to edit labels directly, and shift-drag to box select any group of elements. Everything you create on that canvas gets contextually aware of your codebase. And the killer part, Alt+click sends any element straight into the cursor chat with full context, so the AI knows exactly what you're looking at. Cursor design mode is built for teams that want to move faster. A designer can mock up a UI on the canvas. A PM can annotate it with notes. A developer can look at it and immediately understand the intent, without having to reverse engineer a Figma file or interpret a Jira ticket. That context gap between design and code is exactly what this feature is trying to close. Click to edit. You click on any element in the canvas, a button, a label, a card, a form input, and you can retype it right there. The text updates in real time on the canvas. And because the canvas is aware of your component tree, that change propagates into the generated code. You're not editing a static mockup. You're editing a live, code-connected prototype. No panel diving. No hunting for the right prop in a sidebar. Just click, type, done. Drag to draw. You click and drag anywhere on the canvas, and you start drawing shapes, boxes, annotations. This is huge for a few reasons. First, designers and PMs can sketch out UI ideas directly in the IDE, no Figma required. Second, those drawings become part of the shared context. When you send them to the cursor chat, the AI can see the rough shape and understand what you're going for. It's not just a text prompt, it's a visual prompt. That means fewer rounds of back and forth as the AI tries to guess what you actually want. Shift+drag box select. This is how you grab multiple elements at once. Shift-drag over a group of components, and they all get selected together. You can move the whole selection, edit the whole group, or send the entire selection to the cursor chat as one context package. In a traditional design tool, box select is table stakes. But in an AI-powered IDE, being able to select a group and say, build me a variant of this, is a genuinely new workflow. You're not just selecting, you're telling the AI what scope you're working in. Alt+click to add to chat. This is the killer feature. You hold Option, you click on anything on the canvas, and it gets dropped directly into the cursor chat with full visual and structural context. The AI knows what element you're looking at. It knows the component hierarchy around it. You can immediately ask it to modify it, extend it, generate a variant, or explain how it works. You don't have to copy-paste code, take a screenshot, or write a prompt describing what you see. The click itself is the instruction. Here's why this is a bigger deal than it sounds. Cursor is collapsing the gap between design and code. Traditionally, you have a designer in Figma, a PM writing tickets, and a developer implementing. That loop takes days. Design reviews, handoff calls, implementation questions, back and forth on interpretation. With design mode, that loop collapses to minutes. The visual canvas becomes the source of truth and Cursor's AI becomes the translator. You draw something, you click it, you get code. This is the pattern we're going to see more of, AI-native tooling that doesn't just assist with writing code, but mediates the entire design-to-code workflow. Tools where the visual canvas and the language model are talking to each other in real time. Cursor is early to this, and the fact that they shipped it as a keyboard shortcut, Shift+Command+D, tells you they want it to be a reflex, not a feature you open from a menu. Cursor design mode is in public beta. If you're using Cursor already, Shift+Command+D is right there. Try it on your current project. If you're a front-end developer who hates the design-to-code handoff, or a designer who wants to see your mockups turn into real components without a meeting, this is worth 20 minutes of your time. The workflow isn't perfect yet, but the direction is clearly right. For Tech Wealth Hub, I'm going to be tracking how this feature evolves. If Cursor ships multiplayer collaboration on the canvas, this becomes a real-time design session tool. That's a different product entirely. Subscribe and stick around. We'll find out together.